Hola, 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 hola.
Okay, there you go.
Chihuahua. I like the mask, man. Does it talk?
No, but you can make it talk.
So what's all these buttons for?
Well, they're fake buttons, you know.
Oh.
But anyway, you are listening to.
Sounds like a girl I used to know.
Hey, man, he's got what happened to my earphones, man? They disappear. Are they on my head?
They're in your shoulder, man. Ladies and gentlemen, our leader, Udaldo Pena, the creator of Strange Nights,
and
but still headphone challenged.
Headphone challenge. Thanks a lot, Steve. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, headphone challenge. That's a pretty good one. Oh, the thing's still on. Die. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is Strange Night at PutSportsRadio.com. Right here, right off of downtown San Antonio.
Southtown 101.
Southtown 101. They got some great food here. Come out here and eat.
And they serve all the way to 1:30 or 2, I believe.
So 1:30, 2 o'clock. You can even have breakfast at 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's great.
That's
great.
Excellent food.
Food's good. The peanut butter burger.
Oh, the peanut butter burger.
It has meat, too. But it's a good burger.
Well, today was Ash Wednesday, so
I didn't know that. I worked with two of my actresses today, and I went in one of them.
I ate some chicken.
And she had this thing in her forehead. I thought, oh my God, you fall down. Then I realized it was Ash Wednesday.
Fall down.
I'm a terrible Catholic.
What a rookie, huh? Okay, where's my hat? I guess that's my hat. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Here we are.
We were prepared.
We're always prepared
for disaster.
Okay, see?
He tries to put. Okay, let me tell you all on the radio land what's going on here on YouTube. I believe we're on YouTube, but I just want to tell you, my brother tries to put this on Facebook live feed. So what we have is we're trying to do 2 or 3 medias at one time.
We can't even.
And because sometimes he'll talk to his Facebook live folks, which are wonderful people, and then sometimes he'll talk to the radio people. And I'm going, man, don't neglect the other one, man.
Thank you.
Don't forget, it's like, it's radio.
So anyway,
it's radio.
I can barely hear oh, that's why.
See? Case in point.
You know what they call me when we go fishing?
I think I've
already for fingers.
I think I've already come up with the word of the day, man.
Already?
We're headphone challenged.
No, you got to be something different with the headphone challenge. That's not a word. That's just a condition. Tell me, come up with something different.
A condition.
Yeah,
I concur.
We have here, ladies and gentlemen, we have Star Wars is here. All right, hey. They got your weapons. Oh, there goes a kid, man. I've been dropping crap all night. Gee.
All right. So what's the theme, man? What do we got today? What we got going on?
Talk definitely about UFOs. Hey, I didn't know this whole thing moves. A lot of UFO stories.
I don't think it's supposed to move, man.
I don't think so. Yeah. But if this thing moves again, I'm shooting it. So anyway,
I don't think mine's working.
What's going on? Well, all this virus stuff going on, and I'm not that worried about it. I mean, come on, 100,000 people died last year in the world from the flu. Yeah. Did you see everybody just closing down their borders? Everyone wearing masks and everyone clean.
It's overhyped.
Yeah, come on.
It's overhyped. I mean, you got to be
2,000 people have died. Yes, and it's and you really get it only by spitting into your mouth.
No, I think
you can't. It's not airborne. In other words, if I cough on you, you'll get it.
But see, no one said
if I cough over here, it'll go to the floor and it's gone.
But what really happened was,
maybe,
yeah.
So anyway,
you're right though. It doesn't. I mean, it's. I don't know. I think that 2,000 people died, but we don't really know how they died. I mean, there's all the people dying.
Yeah, a lot of them were
maybe they were just sneezing while they were driving and they crashed their car. They blamed it on the virus.
Well, a lot of them are already in a.
I mean, I just don't have enough details.
No, well, a lot of them that have died.
There's something about this is weird.
Have a low bodily function. Okay, a lot of them were,
already, elderly.
They're elderly, already sick.
People that had low immune deficiency problems.
Exactly. So here we are. Hey, we're finally getting somebody talking to us somehow. I don't know how I did it. Hello, Aaron. Everyone say hello to Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. This is a Facebook people.
Hey, man,
Facebook Live.
Hey, do we have space in our background? Do we have space in the background?
Are there stars? Where's Orion's belt?
Right here.
You gotta be like those weather people, man. You gotta look at the green screen, but you look at the screen, you go, and here is Arizona.
And here's another green item. I don't know what it is. Well, it's
man, give it up, man. Give it up.
And Raul, say hello to Raul.
Hi, Raul.
Raul, ¿cómo estás, Raul?
By the way, I have
what?
I have your extension phone thingy.
Oh, I got a couple of those.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Never mind.
So anyway, if anybody wants to call in, they can call in my number if they want.
Can you give the number, man?
I've given my
the
number
whole
before.
world's gonna hear
No
it.
one's ever called me, but 210-883-7197. You can call me and I'll we're on the air on PubSportsRadio.com. You can catch it on Facebook.
Yes,
and we'll be on all week. And there's other shows on there too, besides us. And
yes.
Some of our older shows.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for over 2 years.
Well, yeah.
So you got to come up with a word.
The other people in the other shows are probably a lot younger.
Yeah, maybe we're probably the old fogies on that show on Wednesday night.
I come up with a word too. I come up with a word every week just for y'all.
Every week,
every week I come up with a word. I've come up with probably what?
Ooh, you come up with
how many weeks 70, are there in a year?
About 70 to 100 words.
Oh no, well over 100 because
well over 100.
This is our third year, so I've come up with well over 100 words.
Because we do,
Some of them I'm really, really proud of. Some of them are going to become part of mainstream society. And then you'll be one of those words that have to be accepted in their Webster's dictionary.
Just 48 weeks. We do about 40 weeks.
That's 56. Yeah, we do about, we don't do all the weeks, but we do most.
So what do we do? Almost over 100. I know we've done
it's well over 100.
Well over 100.
Yeah.
Close to it. Well, anyway.
I'll come up with a word.
They'll come up with a word.
Yeah.
That's good.
We just need a topic, I'll figure it out.
I have several weapons here that can produce you to change your mind. We'll bring it up here with this guy over here. And
watch out. Did you bring any of your books and your magazines?
Yes, I did. I gotta bring out all my props, man. I feel better with my props, okay? Yeah, that's right. I'm a prop comic.
Uncle Sam wants you.
All right. Now, there was no
yes.
Oh, here. Put the glasses on them. See if it'll go on there.
Ooh, let me try it.
Oh, you can wear them. Anyway, there was no the last 2 weeks we haven't had any obituaries. That's where we people pay for their pets to be.
Well, that's a good sign. That means dogs aren't dying.
No, they're dying. It's just people are not paying for their notices.
We called them. One of my words.
Probably, I don't know how much they charge.
Folks, you got to know it's one of my.
It's got to be at least $100 to $200.
But think about it. It was one of my words of the week.
Maybe 300 with a
Remember
picture.
that? It was one of my words of the week.
Obituaries
is obituaries about dogs. No disrespect.
Right, so,
I love dogs, but I just thought that was kind of funny.
So, and tonight's topic is going to be why you should not be in retail.
9 bottom reasons why we shouldn't be in retail.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I think I'm going to like it.
So right now we have a couple of pet places here that give away pets, and they're looking for pets. They're trying to be a no-kill city.
Animals rock.
So, Steve doesn't even have one. Do you guys have a pet over there at that house you live in?
I'm not keeping anything alive but me.
It's a good one. Okay, this is
not even a goddamn
called Pet Project, and it's in the San Antonio Express News. And you catch it every Tuesday, and talks about adoptions. Okay, so I'm going to read a couple. Steve read a couple. So the first one is through Animal Care Services.
Yes.
This is our PSA. We do it for them for free. 210-207-4738. That's 210-207-4738. Animal Care Services.
Nice.
We have Burley. It's a 2-year-old neutered Labrador Retriever mix.
Ooh.
He is housebroken, does well with other dogs. Burley's calm nature makes him good around children. He likes to watch movies with family on the couch.
And those are usually pretty intelligent dogs.
And snooze next to the bed.
Yeah.
Burley needs adoring family forever to provide a forever home.
So they're trying to find a home for him?
Yeah.
How old is he?
2 years old.
No, that's nothing, man.
Now, Raya is a 1-year-old spayed blue heeler mix.
Ooh.
She does well with other dogs and children. Rhea is an eager learner and appreciates any physical praise over food. Wants love and attention. I could just see, and this is Ralph. He likes to eat raw meat. Provide him with a whole chicken every week, and you'll be okay.
Yes, and a female dog.
And a female dog, several.
Named Sarah.
God. Okay, Josie. That dog's name was Rhea. This dog's name is Josie.
And the pussycat.
And Josie is a 3-year-old Shepherd Terrier mix. Joy's going out on new adventures and daily walks. Josie does pretty well on the leash, but with a little training, she will master it. She's an acting.
I'm really glad you enunciated that word.
I'm going to have you read Sabrina and the San Antonio Humane Society.
What am I doing here?
Sabrina, can you read Sabrina?
No, I might need more light. No. I need more light in the subject.
Oh my God!
Wait,
this is.
I'm just glad I can still read, man. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Jesus
true.
Christ. Oh, I'm pretty happy about
This is
that.
PuttSportsRadio.com right here.
Yes, man. Southtown 101, baby.
101 Parita Street. I was going to have a friend.
Parita.
I was hoping a friend coming
He's
out
such
tonight.
a gringo.
This guy named Tito. He's from New York, Brooklyn accent. He sings and performs and for a lot of the nursing homes around town. He gets paid for it, which is good.
Cool.
Makes extra money. That's
so.
cool.
What am I reading here?
The cat.
Oh, I want to
Can't
read the
take
one
it
about
anymore.
the kitty.
Yeah, the kitty.
Wait. Sabrina. Sabrina is a 2-year-old domestic mixed cat. Although small, she has a huge personality. Sabrina's large dog bed is her favorite place for a cat nap. Yo, enough of the special effects. Having the stamina of a kitten, she loves to run and play. Her favorite pastimes are getting plenty of attention from her human companions and, true to the nature of cats, doing her own thing. Sounds a little antithetical, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I added that last part.
Ethical?
Antithetical.
Antithetical. What does that mean?
Okay, well, let me explain. It says here, her favorite pastimes are getting plenty of attention from her human companions.
Okay.
And true to the nature of cats, doing her own thing.
Ooh.
That's antithetical.
I like a cat that does that. Do
antithetical.
But what are you going to do, cat?
So you going to do your own thing, or you going to hang out with people, man? You can be alone,
man. I'm going to go out and do my thing.
You know how cats are, man. They're too cool, man.
Yeah, I'm a cat, man.
Cat's too cool for school, man.
Hey, man, let me have you.
You go, Sabrina. I hope somebody buys you or gets you or adopts you or however that works.
I'll work you with the dog because I think you're kind of bad with the cats, okay? Okay, this was from San Antonio Humane Society off of Fredericksburg Road, 210-226-7461. That's 226-7461, San Antonio Humane Society. We have now Floppy is a 3-year-old, 60-pound. That's a pretty big dog.
Holy cannoli.
Pit bull mix. Wow. Now,
Ooh.
this guy is strong, but a pretty good leash walker who knows to sit command, good natured. He enjoys playing with other dogs and likes everyone he meets. He needs a kind, active companion.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
I guess I could have. Okay, now we got 2 cats.
Okay. What are their names?
Khalib and Chris.
I thought you could say Mia Meow.
Khalib and Chris are 9-month-old cats who are double the fun. So it's a little shy, needs a little time to adjust to a new home. But Chris will be there to help his brother.
Oh, I didn't understand a single word you just said.
Here, you do San Antonio Pets Alive.
Okay.
Do that one.
All right, here you go.
Hurry it up.
So which one?
We're losing our audience.
Don't rush. Don't,
All 2 of them.
Don't wait.
All 2 of them. Hurry it up.
Wait, don't rush the master. What am I doing?
Reading that part. Oh, okay, right there.
Where? Damplin?
Dolphin.
Oh, wait. What the heck's going on here? All right, here's the next one. This is
you got extra light.
Yeah. No, Dumpling. Gee,
Dumpling.
Dumpling, pendejo.
You need more light?
Dumpling is a sweet. Oh, this is a nice one. Listen to this. This kitty's really cute.
Oh, he's a nice cat.
Hey, man, I thought this was for the animales.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Dumpling is a sweet 1-year-old domestic short-haired cat who is ready for a chance at, a forever home.
A forever home.
She loves to curl up into her human's lap to cuddle for an afternoon snooze. Once she is comfortable, she likes to play with other cats and toys, but would not mind being the only kitten to receive all of your attention. Dumpling wants to find a home to call her own, and I was going to make something up, but I didn't have the heart. Isn't that cute, man? Dumpling, huh?
Is that a dog or cat?
Yeah, no, it's a kitty. It's a little kitty.
Okay.
It's really cute, man. It's got giant eyes.
You think you could do Ziggy?
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the spiders
That's
from
why I have
Mars.
these here. But they don't work.
He
sometimes.
played it left hand.
Hey, are
Made
you gonna
it
read the
too
last part?
far. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I want to do Ziggy, man. I
Okay,
sang
do
the
Ziggy.
song.
Okay. Oh, you did.
God.
Oh, that was a song?
Ziggy
Oh,
Stardust,
Ziggy
man.
Okay.
Space Oddity. Somebody
Dave.
Somebody talk to him. All right, here we go. Ziggy. Oh, Ziggy.
Dave's not here.
Here we go. I know, poor David. He's dead. Ziggy is a 3-year-old Australian Shepherd mix found on the street with her 3-week-old puppies. Oh, my goodness. Her puppies are now in their forever home, but Ziggy's still searching for a family to call her own. She is house trained, enjoys learning how to play with a tennis ball, and is a little afraid of thunderstorms. Which dog isn't?
Yeah.
And Ziggy loves to cuddle and cannot wait to. Oh, you know what? Somebody's got to get Ziggy.
Yeah, man. This
Really cute. Big old, big. He has a big old head. She has a big old head.
A mama dog that got rid of her babies.
Oh, well, no, she did. What they got, the babies all found homes. basically.
Oh, that's what I mean. Forever homes.
Yeah.
I thought that means they got all run over by that truck.
No. Wow.
Okay.
Talk about embellishing.
Embellishing. Okay, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, CBD, CB.
No. See. Wow.
Go ahead.
I think you put too many.
This is our thunder.
You put too many consonants in there. CBD. Natural heights, folks. This is the first time I like to tell everybody here on this show that it's the first time I ever knew what CBD was when I started reading this sign.
Wow.
And they're like the originals, I think. I don't know. I might be misspeaking. However, they're called Natural Heights.
You're misspeaking?
Natural Heights, 1880 Nacogdoches Road, 210-592-1060. 210-592-1060 for stress, anxiety, joint pain, PTSD, insomnia. CBD. Natural
Did you
Heights.
say insomnia?
Natural Heights. Insomnia.
I like this stuff. I like all that stuff.
What, you like insomnia?
No.
That's just weird, man.
No, man, I like any of that CBD stuff. I like
I know you've been using for your joints and stuff like that. It's been working, right?
And then, but I gotta get some more.
I find that interesting. I'm trying to turn off my dang flashlight. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Your dang.
I'm good.
I got a dang flashlight. Okay.
I just overcame technology.
So, other things we like to talk about. We talk about news of the weird. We got this out of the paper too. This is, I think, from India, which I think my sister is in India with my niece.
Is she there now?
I don't know.
Whoa.
Sometime in March. I can't.
I told her not to mention Elsie the cow.
Yeah, don't say anything about chocolate milk.
That didn't make any sense.
Okay, Sharika Strawn, 28, must have panicked when the car she was riding in was pulled over by police in Wichita Falls on January 15th for a minor traffic violation. According to the probable cause affidavit, Strawn,
probable cause affidavit?
Okay. Strawn, who had outstanding warrants, identified herself as Portia Strawn, but was apparently unaware that a records check revealed Portia also had an outstanding warrant. So
an outstanding warrant. I just want y'all to know, I just want to put a little thing in here, caveat. I am his vocabulator.
Thank you.
That was one of my words of the week. You like that?
It was. The Times Record News reported Sharika was arrested and is facing a number of charges, including allegedly giving a false name. What's in the name? Wow.
What'd she give?
Oh, Morse did that all the time, man.
Yeah, but he used his brother's names.
His brother's names. They were real.
That was us. Well, I was actually never a victim.
He gave Michael couldn't get his license because he had a ticket.
Outstanding warrant for his arrest.
Yeah, but it wasn't for a driving ticket. It was for not having he was a cook. He didn't have that X-ray for TB.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Tuberculosis X-ray.
Yeah.
So he was like ineligible to cook.
Something like that.
That sounds like
he made a lot of illegal burgers.
That sounds like ain't nothing tastier than an illegal burger.
Okay, this is a real mouse's pad. A guy named Ryan Central State, 37, has been arrested in Salt Lake City after police said he admitted using mice and hamsters to get free hotel rooms. Pretty much like a roach on a nice meal.
Wow.
KUTV reported that on June 30th, authorities alleged State would release the rodents in a hotel room, then complain about them, prompting hotel workers to offer the room for free. He faces charges of theft by deception and criminal mischief.
And fraud.
And trying to be a cool dude.
Wow. I tell you what, it's pretty.
Man,
you got to admit, though.
In my toilet.
It's horrible, but it's pretty clever. But it's horrible.
Well, people.
He should go to jail forever.
Well, I'd never done it. But I used to work at a restaurant.
That makes me sound like you've actually thought about doing it. The way you said that.
No.
The way I've never done it. It makes me sound. It sounded to me like you've thought about doing that.
I was working at a Mexican restaurant.
It's a little alarming.
Retail again in Pasadena, and I had this Asian couple eating dinner, and these little tiny brown roach crawls into the beans. Into the sour cream. I said, okay, you get a free meal.
We're at the restaurant.
Yeah. So then another time, the guy cuts into his beans and there's a roach. He just cut into a roach in his beans.
Wow, man.
I said, okay, we won't charge you for that one. And one time I saw two rats.
Is this the same restaurant?
Yeah, they're closed. They were in business for like
Where is this?
years.
Where?
This was Ernie Jr.'s in Pasadena, California.
Oh my God,
in
Ernie
Glendale.
Jr.'s.
Yeah, man. They were there for like 50 years, man, but they finally closed down. So,
yeah, you told me all about that. I remember.
But one time this guy says, well, okay, I get a free meal and so do everybody else. I said, everybody else didn't have a roach. You were the only one that had a roach. So you're the only one that gets a free meal.
Nice.
And they go, okay, that makes sense.
Hey, look, Trevon Boykin. Didn't he used to play for TCU? He's in 3 years in prison. What the heck's that all about?
Who's that? Who are you talking about?
Trevon Boykin. I think he used to be a quarterback for TCU. He's going to prison for 3 years.
For what?
I have no idea.
It's
That's all I saw, man.
So anyway, what else going on? So we were talking a little bit about retail because I think retail.
We were?
Well, I'm going to be talking about
That's what we call a segwack.
Segwack. Oh,
Yeah, it's a really bad segue, a radio segue.
A really bad segue.
When you go from one topic to another
Let's talk about UFOs.
for no rhyme or reason.
Let me talk about UFOs.
Yeah, this is
great program this week on
on
the History Channel, or one of those channels. They were talking about underwater UFOs.
I believe in that, man.
Oh yeah, and now they're talking they're saying how can this, a submarine, the top speed of a submarine nuclear powered is 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, or 40 knots or something. I forget if knots.
I don't know what the
knots is higher or lower. I forget what it is.
Boy Scout knots, something like that. But they can go 60 miles an hour underwater. Where these underwater UFO things, they can go. There's no gravity around them. This one guy tried to showed a diagram. Well, this is spinning this way, and this is spinning this way, and it creates a anti-gravity
zone.
And there is no gravity there. I mean, they're just gliding through it like it's like butter.
Well, in other words,
butter.
like butter. But in other words, it's almost like the earthly physics and elements don't affect this.
They don't. Now,
does that make sense?
Yeah, sure does.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, DJ, sent me a video of this doctor, this physician, this African American physician who'd been studying. He's got great credentials. Studying about cancer and stuff like that. And he started talking about iodine. How iodine, that you should be taking iodine pills or watch your iodine or whatever, And it really related to a lot of different conditions and stuff that people didn't realize. And then when they had a question and answer session after this hour-long show, and they talked about Max Gerson and the therapy I've been doing, like the coffee enemas. Hey,
the what?
You too can do coffee enemas, and we've done all the chokes. Okay?
Damn, I don't even drink coffee. I ain't gonna put it in that hole. All right.
Anyways, it's a health thing. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, coffee.
Sorry, what
a segue, huh?
That was a segue.
That's kind of a segue. So. Anyway, in reading that, the other night, I like to listen to George Norrie's late night show, Coast to Coast. I've been listening to that show for over 20 years.
Best show ever.
When
Art Bell we've been listening longer than that, probably 30 years.
Probably 30 years. Ever since when Art Bell was on there, that's when I was listening to it. And I even did a show.
You're the one turning me on to it.
I'm the one. I actually did a UFO show about 18 years ago, 19 years ago, on Ken's radio, and called Clear Talk with Constance Clear. She was a wonderful lady.
Constance Clear.
Anyway, they had on there these guys talking about the study of water and how they are very, very intelligent gentlemen, professors of all kinds of degrees, and how they have studied other stuff that the Soviets came up with in the 70s. And that is...
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We're talking about heavy water. Heavy water, when they create nuclear power plants and stuff, they need heavy water to run the plants. So regular water is heavy because it has deuterium in it.
Okay, I'm going to look this word up because I don't know if we're spelling it correctly.
DETI.
I thought it was deuterium, but it might be
deuterium. Yeah, something like that.
If it's deuterium, I just want to see if we're pronouncing it.
Anyway, deuterium is constant in all of the water that we drink, and everything has water involved. Every vegetable, every meat, fish, whatever we eat and consume has water in it of some sort.
Hey, I got it.
What is it? What does it say?
Oh my God, this is fascinating. Hang on. It says deuterium, depleted water. Deuterium oxide, but you know how it's spelled?
What?
DEUTERIUM.
Yeah, that's it. That is it.
Oh my goodness.
So what it is deuterium water is in all of our water. Now I drink alkaline water, okay? Because I like the pH is good for me. It kills cancer cells. High pH level kills cancer cells or controls it. Anyway, so this deuterium water is heavy water. Now, we have to understand that we have a thin membrane that protects our little cells. And these cells have mitochondria. You know what mitochondria is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's the little cells that provide energy.
Passed on by your mother.
Passed on by, but it's also the energy cells that absorb energy.
It's a part of your DNA.
Exactly.
It's a cell. It's like a cell of your
because
DNA.
of deuterium is so prevalent in the
Prevalent.
I like to say prevalent.
No, you be wrong.
It's prevalent.
That's why I'm his vocabulary.
Vocabulary. He gets a shot for that. Okay. So
no, this is very interesting.
It is very interesting because these guys are talking and they're saying that they have found out that this type of water, we have what they call parts per million. So there's 155 parts per million of deuterium in every water thing we're around. Anything we drink or consume.
It's prevalent in the oceans.
In the oceans and everything, trees, whatever.
I just read that.
Now, it's also somebody else is called in here who is, hey, Kenneth, what's going on, Mr. Dill? Say hello to Stevie, your star producer.
Hey. Kenneth, hello.
Mr. Clark, haven't
Kenneth
talked to you in a
Kenneth
while.
Dill is the writer-director of
Thank you.
Laura's Fate.
Hey, we might
a
be
movie that we've already finished up.
Yeah.
And don't forget your deuterium story, but
okay,
but let me just tell you we finished principal photography for Laura's Fate, our film.
We might be on YouTube tonight.
And
Strange Nights.
So look it up, folks, on YouTube. Laura's Fate, the trailer, and Kenneth Dill is here on greeting us on our live feed, which is still so weird.
And Mr. Clark, Clark
anyway,
for Denver. And
hi, Kenneth. Just want to say hi to Kenneth.
Say hello to Robert. And
brilliant man, very smart, creative man.
Hello to my niece, who is now a mortician, a licensed mortician.
Wow, we got a niece who's a mortician in Alaska.
So,
how many people can say that?
And we got,
I mean, seriously,
we got the inside scoop on some good caskets here, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got someone to show you in my back seat.
We call it fake oak.
Fake oak. They're just smaller models. That's all they are. We got little dead bugs.
We call it particle oak.
Particle. But it's got a really nice finish. Got a real nice finish.
So go back to that deuterium thing.
Okay, deuterium. So deuterium is in everything. So if you measure this, it's 155 parts per billion is how they measure.
It's a heavy. Is that a heavy metal or
heavy metal? It's heavy water. It's heavy water.
But it's a heavy
and
particle.
They use it in making uranium and working with.
It's a heavy particle, though.
It's a heavy particle. Now,
yeah.
When you ever heard of Billy Meyer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Billy Meyer, who was a Swedish gentleman back in the 60s and 70s, mostly in the 60s and 50s, he got a bunch of pictures of alien ships flying and alien people flying here from the Pleiades. And so it's a long story. Look up Billy Meyer, M-I-M-E-I.
Yeah, his stories are pretty compelling.
You should read a lot of stuff, of stuff. So anyway, he asked them point blank. I said, how come you guys haven't, taken over our planet or whatever? I said, your planet is poisoned. I said, what do you mean? He talked about deuterium. You have deuterium all over the place. You can't. The only place it's not really, really effective is in the frozen tundra.
The North and South Poles.
North South Pole, because that water has no contaminants whatsoever. It's the best ice water there is. Now, they were saying, well, what does this do?
In other words, ice is formed in for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah,
but certain parts of the world is not formed with particles.
Right,
in it.
but this one country,
although all ice is formed with particles.
And the Himalayas, I think it's Himalayas. I cannot remember the country. I had it written down. I forgot. All these people are living to 130 years old. There's a bunch of people living 130. They're going, what is it? And well, the water they're drinking has a lot of it's depleted deuterium. Depleted. Now there is a place out of Russia. These guys who came up with it. They will ship you a case of water that's been deuterium depleted down to like a 5 or a 10 out of about 155 parts per million for like $200. So I said, So then I looked up, Googled, how do you make deuterium water? Well,
depleted water.
Depleted water. Now, so what to do? They showed me. You got some Tupperware, and I got a nice little size, medium-sized Tupperware, about a quart, a quart, and I poured diluted water that I had diluted through a filter, and I should have used distilled water, same thing.
So no, you use your filter on the faucet?
Yeah, no, I have a faucet in a pitcher, one of those.
Oh, one of those. Okay. Yeah.
So water's a little cleaner. So I put it in this bucket, and I put it in the freezer for about 4 or 5 hours. Now, if you take it out, there's still a lot of liquid in the middle of it. There's ice that formed around the bowl of the.
Some people some people say because it's closest to the cold air.
No. What it is that what you do now is you take that water out. Okay.
But why does
Wait.
ice form around it?
Because that is the hard water that has deuterium in
So
it.
in other words, there's particles in it, and
That's why the middle is still not
Right.
frozen.
right.
Okay.
But also there's colder on the outside than the
No,
inside.
it has nothing to do with it. It's heavier water.
I mean, I just got to play devil's advocate.
no,
here.
nice try. Nice try.
No, but for real, think
Your
about
segue sucks.
in other words,
okay?
think of it this way.
No.
Be logical.
I am
Be logical. If it's if you get water in a cold environment, is the inside going to freeze first?
Well, let me finish my story.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to play it. I just
Okay.
had to do that.
Dr. Pacheco.
It's just logic.
It
But
is
no, but I still believe in this.
logic. I don't think you
But
know
I
how to
still-
spell that.
In other words, I'm actually trying to support your story.
My story?
But go on.
My story.
Your story.
Your story. $1 million.
$1 million.
So deuterium, the outside of the perimeter of this bowl is you throw that away, dump that water in glass water. I use mason jars.
Because it has the deuterium in it.
And
Because
if you have a chance,
because it's a hard
take
particle.
it outside for a half an hour, let the sun shine on it, because the ultraviolet rays enhance.
This is after you take out the middle water.
This is after you take out the middle water, right? You put it in jars, take it outside,
I believe it.
and let it sit for about a half an hour in the sun. Take it back in, put it back. Now throw out the ice because that's just hard water. Throw it out. Then you put the recovered water, put it back in the bowl, put it back in the freezer, and let it sit there for another 4 or 5 hours. Now, same thing happens again. You have the most purest form of water right there.
If you haven't died of thirst by then.
Yeah, we haven't died of thirst right now. So then you do that, and you drink like 2 of those big jars. I mean, those 16-ounce jars. That's 32 ounces.
Mhm.
That will increase. You do that for 45
Well, see, that makes
days.
sense. It makes sense. And but
What it does, having this in our system, it makes we die. We die at a young age, 70 to 80 to
But
100.
how? Why?
Because of
Why?
that chemical that is in our
So
mitochondria.
how does it affects our mitochondria?
And it affects
And
our
so
mitochondria,
in what
and
way-
it ages us. So these people
So
out
really,
here,
what it's affecting is our
if
telomeres.
they get rid of that stuff, tell me to get rid of that, lower that tremendously, and you're going to live longer,
believe- I
live more
believe-
healthier.
So listen to what I'm saying about this. I'm actually supporting your theory.
Okay, it's not my theory. It's something that
No.
these people have come up with.
Well,
I didn't make
I
this
don't know
up.
if it's mainstream fact, but I believe in it.
Okay,
Now, nonetheless, so if you put something in water in a freezer,
right.
it's going to start to naturally freeze on the outside first.
Yes, physics, Steve.
Yes. Now, however, think about this. If that's going to be, in other words, even if it freezes on the outside, that still might be an attraction to those harder particles other than the deuterium. So, in other words, even though some people will go, oh, well, it's cold on the outside, of course it's going to freeze the outside. But I also, because everybody should know that when you put particles in water, it freezes faster
But why does that freeze faster than the other water?
because of the particles. I just said that.
Right. Of deuterium.
Well, any particle in any
No,
water.
no,
Yes,
no,
any
no,
particle.
no,
That's the way it
no,
works.
no,
Water, sand.
No, there's a reason.
Eddie,
for
I'm
it.
telling you physics.
Because
I'm
I'm not-
supporting your story.
Oh, okay.
You don't even realize I'm supporting your story. So
I
nonetheless,
know.
so
Yeah,
when you have particles and people, but in other words, other people are going to go, but it's going to get cold on the outside.
So
no,
anyway,
not necessarily.
you can make it. Look it up. It's called
Ah,
the website.
you didn't
is called,
understand a word I told
Yes,
them.
I heard the
No,
whole
you didn't. You didn't get
The
it. at all.
website is called
Chihuahua.
drinklightwater.com. Drink LITE water.com. Look it up. Drinklightwater.com. And look at their stuff and then look up more information on it. And you'll be very amazed
Light water.
that people, and there's a what is that? A convention in October in Vegas. And it's going to be a 3-day convention about living, about trying to survive and live longer. You know, what would you call that? Like but anyway, they can have all kinds of seminars, people talking,
Longevity class.
longevity classes. Yeah. I said, I had to go over there and show. I said, come here, man. You want to know what you're supposed to do?
I've been studying that stuff for the last 40 years.
I mean, I got like 4 or 5, 6 books on natural stuff. I glance at it, look at it.
I knew
you
what
know.
telomeres were 30 years ago.
Oh, good.
Oh, I did, man. I
And why
swear.
did you flunk in science then?
No, I was actually great in science.
Oh, were you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were kind of intelligent.
Oh,
You're the
calculus,
most
all of
intelligent
it.
looking of the whole group.
I
10
was,
brothers and sisters. He was the only one who
I
wore a
went
suit.
great, but I mean, I got
He
good
wore
grades.
a suit in first grade.
I was good.
Can you
at
imagine
science,
somebody
man.
wearing a suit?
I got
first
physics. I got
grade?
biology. I got chemistry. I got it, man.
Yeah, man. No, man. Well, in physics class in junior high, I was a junior in high school. I kept falling asleep, because I'd work till 2:00 in the morning, and I had to be at class at 8.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, 2 plus 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was.
Oh yeah. So
What?
So what's your 9 bottom list? Because it sounds very funny.
Well, it's not. It's actually not. I didn't go all the way, but we always
we do the 9 bottom
we
list.
always like to say 9, and if we get to 6 and you still like us, we'll stop. 9 bottom reasons to stay out of retail. Okay,
you must speak from experience.
We speak from experience. You ever worked retail there, Mr. Preston?
Yeah, JCPenney.
Oh,
really?
Did you sell clothes or what?
Yeah, I was like a runner, and then I helped build the store.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So
no way.
So they say we need a size 32.5, 40 by 40 pink pair of panties on aisle 4.
You got quite the background for such a young man.
No kidding,
Yeah,
man.
I've done quite a bit.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Number 1, if you're not a people person, stay away from retail of any kind. Right?
Or just
Correct.
Stay away from people.
Go into the forestry service or something,
Yeah.
and ignore trees.
Be a warden.
Because if you're a waiter or a waitress or a server, you will ignore your tables too.
Are you still talking about the first one, man?
Yes. And the people are sitting there looking at you going, yeah, well, I'm going to be an actor, yeah. Well, give me my beard.
Yeah.
Number 2,
nice.
you should stay out of retail if numbers bother you.
Yeah.
Things like 1 + 1 = 2, I think. Did you want 2 margaritas and 4 salsa beers? Or 4 margaritas and 2 salsa beers?
Yes.
Did you want lemon with that?
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Number 3, stay out of retail if you're a healing kind of person.
I don't get it.
Well, if someone asks you, what do you think about this dress? Do I look good in it? Well, how fast are you in recovery? Because if you tell your wife she looks good in it and it makes her look fat, run, right?
Yeah. So basically,
girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Oh, wait. What? Did you see that?
If you can't lie.
Did you see that? Did you see that shooting star over there?
I saw it.
Wow, man. That's pretty good. we have effects here like you would believe. Well, at least
special effects.
We're seeing the effects.
I just want to know where Orion's belt is.
Right here. Oh, no, that's Ed's belt. Okay.
All right.
Number 4, stay out of retail if you can't follow orders.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right?
No, that's a good one. That's for reals.
Did you want?
That's for reals.
Did you want fries with that or tater tot salad?
I know. It's like
no.
Did you say gabardine or wool?
Did you see gabardine or wool? That's something Preston would say. Did you see gabardine or wool? I'm sorry, we do not have a size 75. If you go to the large men and animals affair next week, the barn store, they will have your size. Okay. Today, I had this. I didn't know. I was doing something at work, and there were these customers there, and they were rather large people. But their little boy was like about 4 years old, and he had a little gut on him. Like a man's gut.
That's just weird.
Like he had like an overhang on where his belt should be.
And he was only just a child?
And he was like about 3 or 4 years old. I said, oh my God. And then there were some cousins there that were real skinny. They were look normal. But this kid, you letting him eat everything you want. He had a gut. Like he looked like
that's just weird.
He looked like a 44-year-old dude with a gut, That's what a guy, but he was a little guy, little kid. You're going,
that's
weird. Now I've seen fat kids, and that's okay.
Hey, look who's there. Joseph. Come in,
man. Come on in. We always try to get our audience to show up.
Yes. I'll tell you what, you guys got to come to Southtown 101. This bar is amazing.
Yeah, man.
They got the bartenders are cool. Everybody, the kitchen people are awesome.
And
Preston it's cold as hell, but you know what? There's still a little bit of a crowd here.
And Preston can fit you in a nice size 22 gabardine wool jacket.
Gabardine wool jacket with those little elbow patches.
But if you can't, I said no. I would like peas. But we don't serve peas. But your menu says that. Do you believe everything you read?
Okay, that's ridiculous and funny.
That's right.
You believe everything?
Do you believe everything you read? What a dork.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Now you have potatoes and
but
shut
the
up.
menu says potatoes come with gravy. You believe everything you read? Oh my God, that's funny as hell.
That was last week's menu, and we have a typo.
Wow. No, that just say no.
It says wavy,
dude,
not gravy.
Stick
wavy.
with the original good joke, man.
Yes,
Don't try and embellish, man.
sorry,
It's
sorry.
good enough. Man.
I was just trying to add to it.
Short,
I only
short.
went to 6. I didn't go to 9.
There's levity in briefness.
Levity and briefness. That's good. Have you come up with a word yet? Oh, Master Whiner.
Yes, Master Whiner.
Master Whiner.
I think you just came up with one yourself.
Master Whiner.
Master Whiner.
He's a guy that likes to master, what, and whines at the same time. Oh, this isn't good. Well, you're doing it yourself. I don't care. That's a Master Whiner. That's a good one. Huh?
I try to tip yourself not to whine every day.
I keep knocking the wine over. Number 5, stay out of retail unless you enjoy stupidity.
Boy, that's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, I know, but why are there crumbs between my glass tabletop and the wood frame? I'm very disappointed. I bought this 3 months ago and there were no crumbs, but now there's crumbs between the glass and the wooden frame. Why? Well, ma'am,
you shouldn't eat cornbread on the tabletop.
I have crumbles in my shoe and they still work. I mean, I don't know why the crumbles are destroying the table. It must be, full of uranium. Well,
that's a terrible response.
I'll tell you what, ma'am. What I want you to do is I want you to have this seat right next to the death chamber. Okay, we're gonna toss you in that fire.
Hey man, I'm gonna go get another beer, man.
Okay, wait, one more. Number 6.
Wait, I'm gonna come up with the word at the bar.
Stay out of retail if you're trying to dress a large person into last year's fashions. Oh, you look wonderful.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. Okay, go get your beer.
No, shame on you.
Go get your beer.
Okay, you want one? You want another one?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Wait.
I'm fine.
Hey,
I enjoy it.
should I get up and leave? We're on YouTube, man.
So, well, yeah. Here, take a weapon with you. Take the mask.
No, that looked too weird in the bar, man.
See if you get a better
You realize I'm
service,
going to the bar.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go to a bar with.
No, wait. What time we got? You know what? I don't need to go right now. What time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna go right now. I'll be right back.
Now, these, ladies and gentlemen, are last year's models.
Don't forget Natural Heights.
These are last year's models, and this one right here will disappear you, slice you in two. This one over here will add an extension to your you know what. Just point it down there, and there you got a bigger one. Wow. There we go. Oh, thanks for hurrying. What a jerk. That's my brother. See, well, what else is going on? So this underwater UFO stuff was really cool. Then they talked about this story somewhere in the eastern part of the United States where and they were saying that, there's a Bermuda Triangle that more ships have been lost in this Bermuda Triangle than in the real Bermuda Triangle. And I'm talking about an area of the Great Lakes. You know how the Great Lakes, you got 3 lakes like that? You can create a big triangle anywhere, but you create a big triangle, and they've had all kinds of stuff down there happen. Ships lost and people lost and ship, come on. We don't know where they go. They just disappear. What can I say? But there was one UFO that these 2 families saw, got right underneath this big. It was the size of a football stadium. That's how big this thing was. And didn't burn them or anything like that. There was one interesting story, though, out of Sabine Lake back in the 70s. This father and son were out there fishing. They had a nice, decent little boat. And the son looks over the side, and it's towards the evening, whatever, and he notices there's light coming up from under the water into the boat. So, so he's looking. Then he tells his dad, and his dad looks over, and sure enough, there is a big bulbous light underneath this little boat. And when the dad looks over, he could feel heat through the water emanating through the water. And then all of a sudden this thing floated away from their boat and just kept going in Lake Sabine. Never took off, never got out of there, just stayed there somewhere. And but that was back in the 70s. If anybody knows that story or heard that story, give us a call, man. 210-883-7197. Watch somebody call me tonight about 2:00. Hello.
I just got your show. Okay, I think we're going to be on YouTube tonight. I hope so. I love YouTube. I get all my stories from YouTube, man. Like, jeez, come on. All these great stories are on there. You can get just about anything. Werewolves, Bigfoot. There was a Bigfoot festival. I got on this men's magazine. Bigfoot. You know, there was a Bigfoot festival on this men's magazine, CB? Men's Health.
Reverse
No, I never saw him. Flash.
The continuity is wrong. I didn't have a glass.
Reverse
the other
what?
direction. So what were we talking about? What?
Oh, I was talking about
A Bigfoot festival.
Ooh.
I mean, these people, they have a big old Bigfoot set up there, and people,
Sounds cool.
you know, and they
Sounds
sell
great.
stuff, shirts, and there is a Bigfoot crossing out there in Oklahoma.
What? A
In
crossing?
Oh no, yeah, there's in Oklahoma, in this town, Oklahoma, where they have this festival. There's only like 70 people that live in this town, but when they have the festival, there's like 2,000 people show up for this festival. And I told you the story, that one Bigfoot story out of Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas, they say it's just a beautiful state. I would love to go. I've never been to Arkansas, but there's so many different places to go camping out there. And they still, back in the 60s, there were these guys that were still like hunters. They would hunt beaver and pelts and sell them and stuff like that.
If I could camp 10 months out of the year, I would.
Oh, I would too, man, but not in the woods. Well, no, I love the woods during the summer.
Woods, beach, anywhere, outdoors, anywhere.
Also the beach. It's got to be the summertime, you know. Although a little coldness doesn't hurt too much. It's
sometimes, you know, a good cold.
I just don't want to be stuck in the snow.
Yeah, I just don't want to, you know, be a statistic.
A statistic. So we found another fish stick, you know, out there in the forest.
Another non-hiker.
Another non-hiker who thought he could control his destiny by buying these $200 hiking boots and a $18 bottle of water thing that was supposed to keep him alive, and he died.
And a bottle of bourbon.
But if he'd had CBD oil with him,
he would have been all
right.
CBD. Not CBD.
CBD. You're listening to pubsportsradio.com. You know, there's a lot of shows we have on this station. They have a sex show. They have a show about stuff. They have a show about other stuff. No, they have a show about sports. You know, so, and we're on all the time. So, you know, check us out. You can see some past shows, and we get goofy. So what were we talking about? Okay, so we were talking about the Bigfoot thing. That was really, really cool. The Bigfoot Festival. And then what else is going on? So I was talking about this UFO that they saw that was bigger than the stadium. It was just
wow, no kidding. That's crazy.
Big. It was huge.
That's crazy.
Huge. But they're still wondering, why are they, you know, bothering us? Now, remember I told you the story, that one story about the deuterium, and that one race of people beings said, no, we don't want to stay here. It's your planet is poisoned. And this other group of aliens said the same thing. I said, oh no.
I could see
that's
something
why
like
you
that.
Guys die very young.
You guys we're supposed to live longer, in other words.
We're supposed to live longer.
We should live to be 130, 200 years old.
Well, but if everybody else is still, you know, dead, they all died in their 90s, and you're all by yourself for the next 120 years. You're going, so as long as I get my smoke and my women, I don't care.
As long as I can fish and have sex,
and maybe
hit a golf ball too.
Maybe hit a golf ball too.
I'm good.
I don't care for 195.
I guess
I'll still enjoy life.
I don't care if I only have one club.
You see, by that time, they'll have all this scientific stuff that you don't have to do anything. You just gotta go.
I just hope I can lift my club.
Yeah, exactly. They put the club in your hand, and they clamp it, and then something puts the ball on and puts a tee in, and then something else moves your whole arm. Then you swing it, think, and then you go with enthusiasm, right? All of that will be artificial. Every bit of it. Every bit of it's gonna be artificial. Man. Oh yeah, it will.
It's gotta be
everything's gonna be artificial.
It's gonna be
Holly, say hello to Holly.
Hi, Holly. By golly, Holly. Hello.
She listened to our show last week. She said we were very entertaining.
Oh, thanks, man. Not bad for a couple of jabonis, huh?
And I paid her for that too.
Wow.
Taylor, we're going to be on YouTube tonight somewhere. I don't know where, but anyway, we're going to be on YouTube.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to be on.
We are on, or we're not? Are we live? Or we're on right now, man.
Oh, we're on right now. Oh, say.
Pub Sports Radio YouTube. Thank you very much.
Man.
Yeah.
Listen in.
Way to be on top of it, Ed.
I know.
Thanks, Preston. Our engineer, brilliant guy, keeps the show together. One for him. Hell,
I wouldn't know what the hell to do by Wednesday nights. Away. Hello.
Yes.
Grab that star, Stevie. Do you see it?
It fell.
Okay, wait. I got a story in here. Okay, what else going on? So, a lot of UFO stories, of course. I was telling you about Constance Clear. Constance Clear. She was a psychotherapist who interviewed a lot of people that had a lot of experiences here in San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston. Within a 200-mile radius of San Antonio, she wrote a book called Reaching for Reality. Incredible book.
Reaching for Reality.
Yeah, and at one time during First Friday, I was trying to promote her book. So we went down, and she got a spot at the Daniel Boone house. The yellow house. It's the yellow house on Alamo Street.
Well, was he the landlord?
No, the Daniel Boone family still owned this house.
Really?
Yeah, so they
Here
were
in San Antonio?
Yeah, yeah.
What street?
It's on Alamo, down the street from a couple of restaurants there. It's on Alamo Street. And
South Alamo.
South Alamo.
Wow.
And Southtown.
I did not know that.
And anyway, I was there to help her promote her book, talking about UFOs. And then so I had to set up there and people stopped and talked, and I tried to sell the book for her. And because she had to publish, it was her own money. And the people that own the Daniel Boone people or Davy Crockett people were going, oh yeah, she's talking about UFOs. We don't want to associate with UFOs.
Were they Daniel Boone people or David Crockett or Alamo people?
They were Alamo people. So
Okay.
Daniel Boone or Davy Crockett, one of those.
I think it was Davy Crockett.
You think it was Crockett House?
I think it's the David Crockett place. Yes,
Well, anyway,
yes.
so they got kind of miffed about that, So,
No kidding. That sucks.
Yeah. But a very interesting book, interesting stories. I told you one story about the guy who was very, very meticulous in detail. In Tucson, Arizona, there is a airplane graveyard from the United States.
Oh
Air Force.
yeah, I've heard about
And
that.
it's huge, a huge field of old
Wow,
planes,
dead airplanes.
dead airplanes. They get parts. They read the instrumentation. Well, this guy was very good. He could go into one of these planes in the middle of the desert, and he knows it's hot. He would look at the instrumentation and then go back to his office because it's air conditioned, and he'd draw out the whole thing.
And he could tell you how many times the pilot had sex.
Yeah. Just looking at it.
Just by looking at this instrumentation.
He had a meter. What can I say? Or he had a gauge or something.
No,
And,
that's crazy. So what do you mean? What do you mean he draw like almost like there was a black box or something?
No, he had like a photographic memory. So he'd go into one of these planes, and he would see all the instrumentation.
and he could draw it where every gauge was.
He would have to go back to his office and then draw it all out.
Why? That was his job?
Yeah. So he was doing this for, I don't know,
That's
posterity.
the craziest job I've ever heard of.
Yeah, we made good money.
So why didn't you just take a picture of it?
Our cameras weren't that good. I don't know. He just
Sorry,
that's
man,
what they did. Okay, so you're
I thought
you're
some
breaking my
logic,
story,
man.
man.
Sorry.
somebody
I didn't mean to, destroy your thunder there, but I gotta ask logical questions. We are on YouTube now. We got an audience. Hopefully people that people.
Look, it's hurt. Gotta tighten it up. Oh, there you go.
I mean, that's a logical question.
There we go. That's right.
Oh,
Okay, trying to knock anything over with that. So
says thumbs.
says Gaka for fingers. So what were we talking about? We were a UFO thing.
I forgot.
God, that's it. You made me forget my whole train of thought.
I mean, you finished it though.
No, I didn't. I had more.
You were talking about Preston, what were we talking about?
Okay.
Sorry. There's certain tasks that our engineer shouldn't be put to task to.
We were talking about UFOs.
It's not his job.
Oh no, we were talking about UFOs.
Sorry, man.
We were talking about UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Oh, the guy doing the instrumentation.
Oh yes, okay? yes.
So he could see a plane, instrumentation, and draw it all out because he had a photographic memory. So
it's just a skill he had.
He had very good skill. Yeah. Well,
this
is one of the guys.
And it was a useful skill somehow.
He was abducted here in San Antonio, and taken away in a spaceship, and he recalled.
Oh, I do know the story. Okay,
out everything he saw on this ship.
On the instrumentation of the spaceship.
He saw tubes and lines and little babies in tubes and all kinds of weird stuff. But he had it all down. It's in that book, Reaching for Reality. And by the way, Mr. Stryber, if you're out there listening, I have that book that she signed to you, but somehow you left it at the half price books. I got it. It's got your name on it. It says, "Here, this is to
Wow.
The skies clear from Whitley's driver. So I got it. So to me, it's valuable to me. But anyway, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
This guy could draw out everything he saw in the UFO, and it was quite amazing. He could see the patterns and everything he was they were doing.
There's people that have those kinds of skills, man.
Yeah.
You see something, they get those photographic memories, whatever that is. Yeah.
Photographic memory is correct. So let me see before we go to Ask an Alien.
Ask an Alien.
You know what we have?
Ask a Spacey. Oh, Spurs only 3.5 games out. That's not bad.
It's the top 8, man. Yeah, but how many more games? Let me see.
About
50,
18 more
18
games.
more games.
Well, what are they? Wait.
Okay,
They're 24 and 33, so there's 67, so there's 15. Oh my God, there's only 15 more games to go.
I'm gonna give you that.
I don't think we're gonna make
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen,
what are we doing?
I'm getting some friends to help.
Ask an alien.
This time.
Ask a Spacey alien. He might not give you the answer that you want.
He might not give you the answer. But we are going on a quest
for better radio.
For better radio.
For a better show. We keep trying, man. We keep trying.
We are going to look for Brenda. This is.
Oh, no, not Brenda.
This is.
I'm telling you, man.
What do we call this song?
How do you know she wasn't abducted by
She wasn't abducted. I'm trying to abduct her.
UFO.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Johnny Alien. Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
How I love you so.
I love you so. Couldn't find the show.
So I don't know.
Hey, man, it's kind of hard to breathe and look in this thing. Oh, there it is.
Are you all right, man? You okay?
I can So anyway, here we are.
Wow. I can't believe it. He couldn't negotiate his earphones, but boy, he did really good with that mask. Isn't that kind of weird, right?
But now I got them on together.
You got them both together.
And I can see you with my big brown eyes.
I wouldn't have trusted him with a Q-tip earlier.
I shoved it up my nose twice.
Wow.
Hey, this side's so good.
Whoa.
What's that yellow stuff?
I keep missing. Oh.
So here we are. We're in space.
Yes, we are.
We're traveling very, very fast. We are going like 20 parsecs in every hour.
What's a parsec?
It's about a snip of a par.
Wow.
It's a parsec.
Yeah.
Parsec. Get it?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to get
By the way, I got a word when you're ready.
What?
I do got a word.
Oh, okay. Where we use that word? Well, right now, sir, we are Johnny Alien, and you are
Al Ian.
Al Ian.
Get it?
And Mr. Moon is somewhere lounging at home because he can't get off that lousy
Mr.
couch
David
that's
Moon.
attached to his ass.
David Moon.
David Moon.
That's our other.
So anyway, we're in space right now. We're looking. We haven't found her. Have you seen? Oh, I've been in space all my life, looking for this girl who is dynamite.
Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her?
Something came off my body. I don't know what it was.
Wow. What do you mean something came off your body, man? That's very like a weird spacey thing to say.
It is. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Oh,
that's one of our stronger segments.
Sorry. Oh, next week we're gonna have horses.
Have horses.
Hopefully next week I'm gonna have Mr. Gary Bell.
Dear God help us.
Gary Bell is a baseball player from the 60s from the Red Sox. And I've been talking to him, trying to set up a show to do here. And we're just going to talk to him about baseball and all this crazy stuff that's going on with like the Astros and all that good stuff. And have my boss, one of my bosses.
Yeah, this Astro thing's a big drag.
Yeah, it's a big drag. They're going to be booed for all season long.
They're going to be booed for the rest of their lives.
We're Texans. We can take it. We've been booed a lot.
Yeah, everybody hates us.
So anyway, hopefully I'm going to have Gary Bell here next week, or I might even have Tito and Gary Bell. Tito, like I say, was an older gentleman from Brooklyn. He's a character, and he sings and performs at nursing homes for extra money, which is cool. Very, very good for him, man.
Nice.
So, I've got a book here, a wonderful book. It's so big it hurt.
What's it called? What's it called?
Closing the door. It's called Chambers Dictionary of the Unexplained.
Oh, can I tell you my word?
Oh yeah, what's your word? What's your word?
So you know when you're somebody who's lucky enough where you do something and it goes viral?
Yeah.
You are officially a virant.
A virant. Oh, you're a virant. Are you part of the virant class? Yes, I am.
Thank you very much.
Virant. And that's very, very classy.
If you've done something that's gone viral, you are
it's
an
very
official virant.
With the situation we're having in the world with the virus.
Yes.
So you're going to call you a virant.
Virant.
He's
Well,
Virant.
that you can actually attach that to it.
Hey, Eric, how's it going, man? We're going to be on YouTube tonight. Check out.
Thank you very much.
We are. Check out Pub Sports Radio YouTube. We're there.
Nanu.
Eric, hey, we had it was a great fight the other night. I was watching that fight the other night, and I kind of felt kind of weird. That big white Irish dude comes out, and he's dressed up as the Burger King guy, and he had that big. Did you see the fight?
I saw part of what you talked about, the pomp and circumstance. Did you really? Yay!
Cool.
Dude, you made a brave bet, bro.
Brave bet, man.
Good job.
Anyway, so this big Irish dude comes out, and he's dressed up like the Burger King. He's got a crown. They got him on a platform. He's wearing a real nice big old red royal cloak. So then when the other guy comes out, you're going, well, he's wearing a really neat outfit. It kind of looks like out of it's just what did it look like? What do you think it would look like?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly. It looked like from Lord of the Rings. He wore when he took all this equipment off, it was heavy stuff made out of metal and glitter, and
wow,
it weighed like 40 pounds. Well, when he got it off, I said, man, the guy's sweating already, and the fight hasn't even started.
And that's when you knew he was going to lose.
And I said, it's gonna take a little bit of.
And they were both undefeated, right?
In a way, yeah.
What do you mean in a way? There's it's like being partly pregnant.
Okay, in a way. Are you pregnant? In a way.
You're undefeated, sort of.
Well,
what does that mean? You lost a half a game.
Are you pregnant or you're not?
Gee, Lord.
Golly. Well, anyway, okay, I guess it was. And and he said he could feel, and he was drained by the time the fight started. He was a little drained.
They just didn't plan well.
I said, come on, 40 pounds of metal.
His team didn't. They
think about that.
Had missteps.
It was kind of neat, all the pomp circumstance. I kind of liked it.
But I also heard that he's not as good a fundamental fighter as the guy who won.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Was it Fury and what the heck are their names? I don't even know.
He would come out and kick the guy's butt.
I haven't paid attention to heavyweight
boxing
in 20 years.
It was an interesting fight.
So that's kind of cool.
And especially because our producer made some money. All right.
Yeah,
man.
Nice.
So we're going to read something from the book. I don't know what.
The book.
Let's find something here that is very interesting. Ooh, wait, I got to scratch my eye. So what else?
Use that.
Laser it. Oing. Did we fix your eye?
It also removes zits.
It's a zit remover. We call it a zipper.
Yeah, a zitter.
The zitter.
It's a zitter.
And what's that new word?
No, the zitterizer.
A zitterizer. Another new word.
Another word, zitterizer.
A zitterizer. What are you pointed at your face like this?
I see a big one right there.
I got the double one. Watch.
This is where I got my big when I was 17.
Watch it removes warts.
This is where my zit was always the worst one when I was 17, right there. Get it. I was so depressed.
Right.
I had the biggest zit right there for like 2 years.
You always get a nice zit on before a date, right on your left cheek or your right cheek. It's huge.
But he's talking butt cheek.
No, it's huge. It's like right there, and everybody can see it. It's right there. Oh, so is that a mold? No, damn it. It's a pimple.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at? You looking at my pimple?
No.
I was clear all week long, and the night I'm going out, I get a pimple.
No, it looks like your pimple's looking at her breasts.
Oh my God. Looks like a pimple. It's so bad. It's so big. It looks like a breast. Oh my God.
Their pimple's looking at her breast.
Oh, it's looking at her breast.
It looked like another eyeball.
Okay, who else is here?
He has a hard time keeping up, folks. I'm sorry.
Hard time keeping up anything. Let me tell you. Okay, sorcery. We're going to talk about something else. The Taoism.
Yeah, I love this book.
It's a good book. I'm just trying. Oh, Tasmanian.
Yeah, just read an excerpt, man. It'll blow you all away, man. Some good stuff.
We got something.
Now, this is like paranormal stuff, or what is this book?
Teleportation. They have a.
I hate it when that happens.
They have a scene from the Star Trek, teleportation. Okay, teleportation. Okay, let's talk about Nikola Tesla.
Tesla.
Now we're not going to talk about it.
Oh,
okay. Okay. Now this is a weird one. I've never heard this.
I'm ready.
This is called. Oh, let me get the phone over here. The study thentology.
Spell it.
That THANA. Thanatology. The study of death and deathbed experiences.
I've never heard that in my life. Thanatology. That's THANATOLOGY.
You try to pronounce that.
That's crazy. And I think you got it right. Hang on.
No, I did get it right. It's right there. Well, I don't know if I said it right.
You can't see it. Hang on.
Man, you need some glasses
There's
and
no
a
light in
whole.
here. Oh, because I'm wearing yellow glasses.
Duh. Is he blind?
Wait. Put it in the light.
Right there.
Yes, thanatology. Thanatology, folks. That's crazy.
Doesn't it look like he's run the movie?
Tell us more. Hey, by the way, the glasses look really good on him.
They do.
Yeah.
No, I got the glasses. Oh, they're over here.
No,
Oh.
I put them on him for a while.
Oh, here, put them back on. After all, he is alien.
So tell us what's going on in this book because it sounds fascinating. All right.
So I never knew it was a particular study of that. It's not uncommon for people on the point of death to relate to these nearby that they can see a person or people who are not seen by anyone. Now, we hear that all the time.
Yeah.
When I was in California, Pasadena, California, going to acting school. I was going to acting school. Paid a lot of money.
He was an actor.
Haven't made that money back yet. But
Bastards.
because I was Mexican. And I was talented back there. They didn't use very many.
They said there's no such thing as talented Mexicans.
I didn't want to be a guard or a cook or a busboy or a gang member. But I could have been
they said
a lawyer.
They said there's no such thing as talented Mexicans. Then George Lopez came along, and then they said there's no such thing as talented Mexicans.
That's cold.
Thank you very much.
It's so true. Okay. But really, I remember when Aunt Chica died, I could see her. I could feel her soul.
She's beautiful.
I said, "You left,
beautiful lady."
Oh yeah, everyone has an aunt that you just love.
She that Aunt Chica.
Aunt Chica, and
she was old for 80 years.
She didn't speak a lick of English.
She was old when I was 6,
but I knew how to communicate with comedy by
she died when I was
watching
40.
her, listening to her.
She was beautiful.
We would make stories up, with hats and different objects,
and we made her laugh all the time. We
used a lot of props, because she didn't speak.
We made her laugh all the time because I think if she was always thinking, "Damn gringos."
Damn. The Chingazo.
No, she laughed. We made her laugh a lot.
They can't speak Mexican.
Aunt Chica was awesome.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I don't think I ever saw her walk.
I'm sure you've seen people. I haven't really seen spirits. So to say, I've never really seen I thought a zombie one time.
I've seen ghosts, man.
Frankie and I thought we saw a zombie on Blanco.
That's
and West
a scary
Avenue,
story. I remember.
It was like at 1 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night. Got done playing poker.
That's a messed up story, man.
And this dark figure, very thin with glowing eyes, walked right by our car.
Wow.
There was no lights there at all. We're going, what was that?
Wow.
It was a zombie, man. I kid you not.
I believe it.
So that's pretty cool. There are individuals such as angels or the Virgin Mary. People see nothing. My wife deals with death every day.
Yeah.
Where she works at. Anyway, now there's another ghost called theater ghosts.
Really?
These are apparitions.
Oh yeah, man.
Associated with theaters.
Theater ghosts are real, man. I'm an actor,
between
man.
the two of us, we've done over 300-400
we probably met at least 200 ghosts.
Stories of haunted theaters are very common in Britain and the USA and elsewhere. London has many reputedly haunted. Reputedly.
Spell it.
Haunted. Reputedly haunted theaters, possibly the most famous being the Theatre Royal in Drury Lane. Here, the man in gray, described as wearing a unicorn,
reputably,
a tricorn hat, a riding cloak, and boots. He's definitely theatrical.
Tricorn hat? What is that?
I don't know, a hat with 3 horns again.
That sounds crazy.
He would appear in the auditorium.
It already sounds spooky.
During the we did a play at church. You did a play at Church's Theater, right?
Yes, Church in a Theater. Yes,
and they said there is a ghost.
That's why I did Fallen Angels. I played Maurice Duclos.
I went to go see, and they're still playing.
Noel Coward's Fallen Angels.
Mention their name. It was the we're being lit up. It was the Overtime Theater off of Bandera Road, and they've been there a long time. And they're in actually a business park.
Wow, cool.
And they set up 2 theaters there, and they're doing a 12th night, and they did a great job, really did, for a little tiny theater with all that writing and everything. And they did it more modern. The guy opens up, he's wearing a golf glove, he brings out his club.
That's neat.
And so they did it in a realistic modern dress code and everything else, but the people were very good. And you're right here, like I'm as close to you. You're spitting on you. But there was one girl.
I can do without the spit, but it still sounds exciting.
She was a lead, and she was very good, but she was good when she was dealing with you talking to you, looking at your eyes. But then she was doing this when I wasn't dealing with somebody. She wasn't dealing with somebody on stage. She was like this, looking up in the sky, like this, doing that hither look. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. I said that's so amateurish.
I
I said why? And well, I can understand. And
well, in other words, what are you looking at?
exactly. That's what I said. What do you keep looking at?
Every
there?
good teacher will tell you. What the hell are you looking
What
at?
are you looking at? So she
So
said,
you're
well,
going to take focus away to look at something that you
now
think
the
is all
audience
cool.
was right there, and she said, "Well, that's the audience line." I said, "Look at the audience. The audience is right there. Why aren't you looking at the audience?" I said, "Look, I've been in.
You can look at the audience and not look at the audience. You
And
can
I've
look towards the audience,
I've been in over
but
200.
you don't want to meet their eyes.
I've been involved in over 250 plays. Okay, over the course of my career, and acting.
You want to
and
manipulate
stagecraft.
the audience.
Stevie's done a bunch of, and I remember a couple girls doing that, and the girl trained in New York City at a a magic, not a magic show, at a drama dance thing. Anyway,
Wow, that's crazy.
it wasn't
though.
an American Academy, and I think she kind of miffed at me. I said, "Man, I'm sorry. I'm just going to tell you the way it is."
No,
And I
I'm
do
sure,
that.
and I'm sure you
And the
were
thing
right.
is-
I know you were right.
And the thing is that's why sometimes I don't go like to see a lot of plays because I'll just come out. I said, "Oh,
It's hard. Well, yeah,
but
it's
lately,
hard.
I've been seeing some good plays. I'm going to go see a play this week.
Nice.
I'm going to try to
It's
see
good
a
to hear
play
you say
every
that's
week
nice.
because I'm going to try to do.
Because I've been out of the theater circuit in San Antonio for
I'm
25 years.
Well, I'm going to audition though for a dinner theater thing. They do it.
Do it. All I know
downtown.
is if anybody does Jesus Christ Superstar, I want to audition for Judas or Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh my God. I got Jesus Christ Superstar down.
I would like to do the costumes.
That's how I taught myself how to sing. Man.
I like to do the costumes.
I do.
Anyway, there are.
Oh, yes. Your
There
book.
was-
We never even got to your book.
Well, we were talking about because there was a ghost there at Church Theater. I mean,
Yes, there was. No, there was. That's right.
I don't remember feeling it or
I saw
seeing
Bill,
it.
Bill Copeland was a director there when we did.
We did La Boheme. No,
oh no, that was
no.
no, that was another one.
we did Moliere there.
And but I did stuff
And-
with Danny Spear at the Church Dinner Theater. That's when I did
One of the girls in the
Maurice
show.
Duclos, Fallen Angels.
Her name's Deborah Basham Burns, and she's done.
I know
over-
her, Deborah Basham. I know who that is.
She's done over 270.
She's still
plays.
alive?
Yes.
No kidding. Hi, Deborah.
She did really good in it. So it's really cool to run into people. Did you?
I remember
yeah,
that
see-
lady. She's a good actor, man. She was an icon for a while. Wait,
Okay.
that doesn't make sense, but
It
anyway.
makes sense. So in this book is all kinds of stuff I've never heard of. Now here's one. What time is it?
10:17. We got playing time.
10 what?
10:17.
Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay. Let me read this and then we'll go into another thing. This is called Thiotimolone.
What?
Thiotimolene.
I'm so afraid.
It's an imaginary chemical compound supposed to enable time travel.
Oh,
So you get it in a jar.
it's by perception.
You mix it real good with milk. And when it's white and crystal, spray it all over you. And then imagine you flying through the air.
Oh, wow, I'm liking this already.
Yes, I'm on the moon. You are a moon.
Yes, you are.
In 1948, the U.S. novelist, critic, and popular scientist Isaac Asimov, born 1920 to 1992, published a spoof scientific research paper called The Endochronic Properties of Resublinated Thiotomaline.
Theothamine, is it TH?
Yes, thiotomaline.
So it's,
In this, he describes the
wait a minute. I know the spell it to me.
Thiotimonene.
Theotylamone.
Something like that. In this, he described the fictitious chemical compound of his title. He was inspired by earlier experiments in which he had to dissolve catechol crystals in water and was struck by the almost instantaneous nature of the reaction. This led him to imagine a substance too ready to dissolve that it would do even so before it came in contact with the water. So in subsequent articles, he tried to figure out time travel with some kind of water stuff.
That's interesting, actually.
It was all fictitious, sir.
Yeah, I
Had a
like
great
it.
mind.
I still think it's true, man.
I've done that before.
Me too, actually.
Nothing to it.
It's called acid.
It's called acid. Hello, I'm Ed. No, it didn't bother us at all. At
No.
all. At all.
What?
Are we still here? I'm sorry, but do you believe everything you read?
Yeah. But it says
But it says
but
gravy.
it says gravy comes with mashed potatoes.
It says gravy with
Well, you
mashed
believe
potatoes.
everything you read?
You believe everything you read? Okay, man. I cannot find it. I think we're missing.
What are you missing? What are you looking for? What's going on here?
I can't find him.
Oh no.
I might have left him here.
What?
I might have left him in the car.
What?
It's your alien head.
I'll go get him.
I don't know if got so much stuff on the
Mr.
floor.
Alien. Wait, what's my other song? I'm an alien.
I'm an alien.
I'm a spacey alien. And I might not give you the answers that you want.
Okay.
Because the other one was Johnny Alien.
Okay.
Johnny Alien.
Here, Sonny, chair. Go to the back seat. Look in the back seat.
I got you, babe.
Hey, take your fantastic light there and see if it's in the back seat on the floor.
I feel like this is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
It is. We're on YouTube tonight, guys. Go to pubsportsradio.com YouTube station, and you'll see us. Hey, everyone say hello to Adi. Hello, Adi. The kid's so beautiful. And say hello to Curly. Hello, Curly. Good to know you guys are listening or watching this, or you're really bored at home, aren't you? So what else is going on? Oh, look. This is one of my customers this week. Really had a problem with the delivery. Look. What do you mean I can't get it delivered this week? What do you mean? I want it tomorrow. Can't you see I'm the devil? Believe me, you don't want to be in retail. Anyway, what else is going on? So a lot of good stuff about UFOs. Haven't got anything about ghosts. You know, ghosts are still out there. And every now and then, though, we get some good pictures of people on these cameras. You know, these cameras that just pick up the nighttime vision. And there was one out, I don't know what city it was at, but this guy has a camera on his garage, his yard, and you see this very large gray humped over gelatinous figure just kind of straddle across his driveway in the grass and just go down the street, man. I mean, just like, what is that? We have no idea what that was. It just, but it was on camera. It was on camera. You can't help that. Did you see our guy right there? See him right there. Anyway, guys, we are on YouTube tonight and also on Facebook. Go to pubsportsradio.com Facebook page or a YouTube page, and we're finally getting on there and getting a little more things done. And we can do that because we don't really sing any music or try to portray any music or any copyrighted material because we can't afford to pay them. What else going on? Anyway, Steve went to go get. We're going to do a segment called Ask an Alien next week. I hope to have Gary Bell. He's a professional professional baseball player from the Red Sox back in the 60s. You know, and he played in the World Series. The guy played in the World Series. Got a couple of great stories. He said, I talked to him the other day. He says, yeah, we pretty much drank all the rum in Florida. Okay. Well, we still got some here in San Antonio, hopefully. I'm not a big rum man. I like whiskey more than anything else. But if I really, really want to get torn up, I'll drink some rum and I'll just fall apart. Sort of like now. Anyway, what else is going on? So everybody be careful. It's going to be cold tonight. It's going to get down to the 30s tonight. Put them pipes covered up. Don't forget about that. And baseball season right around the corner. Yeah. Oh, did he find it? Yeah, I was right, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. We have it here, ladies and gentlemen.
I found him.
I knew I'd lost him.
All right.
I'd lost him, but success has come again.
The mission was completed successfully.
Successfully.
I found Johnny Alien.
We're not
stowed away in a cargo ship
I hope you have come up
in the South Seas.
Because there he is, ladies and gentlemen. We were first showing to the Facebook.
I have rescued
Hello.
Johnny Alien.
And over here, we're going to ask an alien.
Ask an alien. Ask an alien.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
All right, so
I'm a little wheezy tonight. I've been flying all over the place. Watch.
yes.
So, you have a question for the aliens?
Yes.
What is it?
Are there such things as alien sumo wrestlers?
Okay, that is really tacky because we don't gain a lot of weight. Okay,
I'm just trying.
What we have to do.
I'm just trying to picture
what we have
a couple
to do,
skinny little aliens trying to push each other out of a ring.
Well, no, we have to tie about 20.
It's kind of funny to me, man.
No, we have to tie about 20 of us together and make one big sumo wrestler on one side and try another 20 on the other side, and then you see it looks like a big old. Like a little, bunch of little hands and arms running, but eventually we have movement.
Sounds like an alien orgy.
It's well, that did happen. We had to stop the show. Hey, do that later.
We had to stop the show.
We had to stop the show, but those damn alien sumo wrestlers just couldn't keep their hands, little hands off each other. and try to feed those little suckers. You know, all of a sudden you got 40 of them, and you can't slice a pizza that many times,
and you can't find their mouths.
and you can't what?
You can't find their mouths.
Don't even think they have mouths. So, what else question you have for the Mr. Alien Head?
Oh
here?
yes.
Ask him if he's got pimples.
Do you have pimples?
No, yes, we don't because we had the pimple-nator. Was that what you called it earlier? The pimple, what the pimple-tator? That you could just erase pimples with a.
No, that one big one I used to have when I was 17, right in the middle of my forehead.
Well, here, do it right here. Do it right here.
Pimple-later.
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 Here, cover the whole neck.
Pimple-later. And if you order now, you get a free one and a bag of peanuts.
And a bag of peanuts. So, peanuts. Speaking of peanuts.
Peanuts. It's peanuts, right?
I said peanuts. I didn't say peanuts.
Okay, peanuts.
I know what's on your mind, but let's keep it to peanuts. Okay.
Just want to make sure to clarify for the audience.
Oh, clarify for the audience. Hello. So it's Ask an Alien. Is there a question anybody out there would like to ask Alien? They are welcome to ask. Or they can write it in.
Yes.
Write it into 1-800 Ask an Alien. Right here at Pop Sports Radio, or send it to Southtown 101. Ask an Alien. You got a question? I know you do. Got a picture?
Send it to Preston.
If you got any sexy alien sisters, send their picture.
No,
too.
Just ask questions. No.
Just ask questions.
Yeah.
We'll just ask questions. I become the alien.
So I got okay.
What?
Got one more. I got one more question for the alien.
What?
So, do you guys believe in space aliens?
Okay.
Dun,
okay.
dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Space aliens. I am a space alien. Why do you tempt me with such bourgeois questions?
But think about it.
I'm trying to think.
If you are an alien on a planet, what's to say that you don't think you're the only intelligent beings in the universe?
Oh, like some of us think that that here?
There's no other alien beings.
Ain't nobody else out there. We're the only ones with big heads and big eyes.
Our special
and no penises.
But our special guest knows otherwise because he is on Earth.
He is.
But
what?
His people on his planet, do they know? Do they know?
Do
they think they're the only people in the universe?
They were watching
Outer Limits.
They were watching the Alien Research Center called ARS.
ARS.
Because
they got a big arse.
They got a big arse. And they have discovered that there are other aliens in other realms. They just don't want to mix with them.
Yeah, because they're racist, man.
Well, they're racist. Even out in space, they're racist.
You know what?
What?
That was one of my words years ago.
What's that?
Spaces.
Spaces. That's right. Spaces.
Space racist.
This stuff.
Remember that?
It's all coming
back.
That
was actually one of my words. That was actually one of my words in our first
spaces.
6 months of doing the show.
Who has racist feelings?
Yes, alien spaces.
Even against
people who are racist,
plants,
races that are racist against other races are spaces.
Spaces.
Because races and outer space
you'll be racist here on Earth, but when you're in space, you're a spaces. Wow,
yeah.
That's pretty.
I don't like the Venuvians, man.
That's heavy, man.
They're too green.
The Veruvians.
From
the Veruvians.
The Veruvians.
Oh, the Veruvians.
From
are they next to that bowling alley?
No, what's that planet out there? Venus.
Venus.
The Venuvians. The Venuvians.
Oh no, those
I
are
like those Venuvians.
Venetians.
No, Venetians are from Venetia, like Venetian blinds. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother. No, wait.
What?
The Veruvians. Oh, look, he got all booed off.
Let's put the hat on him, see how he looks. Hey,
it's gonna be traumatizing for these guys.
He looks like a pirate. Hey, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to our craziness tonight here.
What time is it?
PubSportsRadio.com. I don't know. You got the clock. I don't, man. I don't know how to run.
I got the clock. I got the clock.
And we've been we have a great show tonight. We enjoyed it. We didn't really come up with anything, like I said earlier. But when you're out there, be careful when you're driving around, and if you need to adopt a cat or a dog.
Oh my gosh, Jacob, man, take these animals.
Go take these animals.
Animals
go
are
down
good.
To the Humane Society or those other places, and get yourself a dog or cat. And don't forget, we're going to be on Pub Sports Radio YouTube and PubSportsRadio.com Facebook.
Yes,
and then,
nice.
I've got my own live stuff here on Facebook also under Strange Nights, and we will be here next week, hopefully, with the baseball player, professional baseball player, ex-baseball player.
Yes.
And other strange people.
Strange, that's fine.
And I might get Louie on here and that other comic, Dave May. Remember Dave May? when we did the
Yes,
yeah.
he's a good guy, man.
So next couple weeks we're gonna have some good people on here. We're enjoying the show and we're getting more and more viewers, so which is good. We just gotta sell stuff. I don't know what.
Nice.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Stevie, say good night.
Hola, hola, hola.
Say good night, Preston.
Steve Pena.
And this is Yolda I Pena for Strange Nights from PubSportsRadio.com. Check us out, man. Ready? Go. Music. Dun, dun, dun.